EA Sports.
Gotta startle you a bit with the THX logo. Actually can't play that. This is a movie clip with music. Hey, I was just saying, I'm thinking very carefully today because I am very low in energy. I'm very tired. I've been working all day. Here's some Thrice, Stare at the Sun, the third most common song I think of when I think of SSX3. I was saying, I need to fix the ISO. I need to copy over the ISO that has none of the in-game soundtrack, so it can be separated on Twitch on a different track. It'll only take a minute. Okay, so sorry about the wait. I will say it's nice to have novel things to spend time doing other than, you know, instead of stream stuff. You know, like feeding yourself and getting tea. So I will definitely go into the glasses are dirty, I think. Tried to clean them. Okay, whatever. Go on with them. I'll definitely go into the details of how the stream is set up and why it's taken so long to prepare for this game. Honestly, I get an idea sometimes in my head. I'm just full throttle doing something. Personally, I would say right now, less talking, more gaming, and more eating, because, oh man, what was the last thing I ate? Probably something around 4 o'clock. It's been a while. No joke. Alright. Already have a save file set up here. What am I doing? Again, that's what my head's like right now. Where's my head at? The song is in Disney Extreme Skate Adventure. I've never played that game. It's a hole in my childhood. I never got to experience that. Even though I'm very big into the Tony Hawk series. We are going to Conquer the Mountain mode. Like I said, maybe we'll do one race. I did win one race before when I was testing. It's probably pretty easy though. And I was testing with Zoe here. Zoe. I'm gonna go through the characters real quick. I'm pretty sure I know who I want to choose. So this game has a stat system just like Tony Hawk. You go through your career mode, which is called Conquer the Mountain mode. Yeah, I want to play as Kaori. Yep. I will experiment with other characters, play styles and stuff. Their tricks are different. They're uber tricks, you know. I think I'll choose Kaori, Mac, Elise, and I'll go back to Zoe when we're about done streaming this game this week. It will be on YouTube. I don't know what I'm going to do with the music. That is a lot to do. I remember what I need to do for the music.
You're tuned to Radio Big. Here's the latest. I saw anyone heading over to Peak One's Green Bay station right now. Once their competitors will either be picking their event or dropping hype and taking in a bit of that Freeride groove. Some may even stop off at the lodge to gear up.
Oh, there is audio. Okay. I thought there was an audio for a second. There's no Spotify. That's what we're missing. Because it's hidden. Oh, it just got real for me for a second. I'm actually streaming again. I know I took last week off. Did I take last week off? I don't know. So this is a good thing. This is a shorter stream. I can get the audio levels correct for once in my streaming life. Live streaming life. My desktop background. I don't have my windows organized either right now. The first tidbit of the streaming setup I have is the hub area, especially only this hub actually. This hub has music that is instrumental. That is the licensed soundtrack. This one isn't licensed, I don't think. But there's 2 other tracks that are licensed, and it does get claimed. So I had to basically sequence the audio in OBS to loop. The music you're hearing is obviously not supposed to be playing because I'm on the pause screen. There will be some inconsistencies with that. I do feel kind of guilty about saying, hey, I need a break here. We just started. I've been through so many delays for this. It's crazy that I need a break, but that's how it be. Doesn't help I haven't streamed properly in a few weeks. Let's get Chatterino up here. I don't actually use Chatterino to look at chat per se. I use it more to reply to Twitch, which we're on exclusively tonight because of the audio, the music, the licensed music. Now's a good time to bring up that I'm introducing the playlist feature properly in this series of streams for SSX. And properly going forward anytime in the future if I decide, hey, we want to have music going. You can help decide what playlist we're listening to. I'm going to show you the overlay. There's a command on the overlay here. It's kind of hard to read right now, but it says !playlist. You use that with the name of the playlist, and you can request that we play that. If the chat can come to a consensus, we'll switch playlists. Tonight, kind of feel like playing SSX's soundtrack. Occasionally, right there you go. It'll pop in with the names of the playlists. Playlist 1 is SSX3. Playlist 2 is EA Tracks. Different EA Sports and EA Games music soundtracks. We can play those. I have tons of those. And you can play some video game music if you want. Some wintry video game music before winter goes away. Today was very nice, actually, the weather. So it is on its way out. And there's all 4 of the playlists that you can request, either with the name or the number. Okay, let me organize my windows. Why do I have Chatterino windows? Maybe because I opened it with the stream setup. The game captioner says Walmart. I don't think DJ Atomica said anything about Walmart. DJ Atomica is also, I was glad I was able to preserve everything he has to say, because DJ Atomica is really what gives this game its personality. Without him, it would be a little weird. You're missing out on a whole lot right now. Every time there's a new soundtrack that pops in, there can be some custom introductions to that song. You will not get those unless you play the game on your own, which I recommend. This is one of the best extreme sports games I can think of. And I am ashamed I have not played enough of it. A lot of it. I've played tons of Tony Hawk. I've played pretty much every Tony Hawk game at least once. And I've finished pretty much everything through American Wasteland. The extended universe of Tony Hawk likes. I've played those too a little bit. I had so many good plans for today. My birthday, of all things. My birthday did not go as planned. Said I was just working all day. Stuff. That's okay. It wasn't a bad day per se, probably. Oh, okay. Let's get into the game like I said I would.
Regardless, I'll be watching it all from this little booth. You know, there are so many ways to ride and play around through this SSX circuit. Event organizers just sent out a text message giving the lowdown on how to advance up the mountain. Do yourself a favor and check it out.
Shake off the snow here. The rust. It's been a week or so since I've tried playing this. Okay, we have races, freestyle, freeride. We'll get into that. Let's just get to the race here.
Our competitor spotlight shifts gears now and focuses in on returning Japanese star Kaori Nishidake. Looking as stylish as ever, Kaori seems to always have a consistent spot on the SSX podium. Watch out for this girl.
So one of those things was Freeride, and actually this game is pretty awesome in the fact that it has an open world-esque design about it in Conquer the Mountain.
In the latest SSX event news, trees and patches of fog are what riders have to look forward to today as the circuit continues onto the Snow Jam racecourse. Stay tuned with Radio Big for all your updates.
Where there's collectibles on the race course, mostly it's just the crystal thing you saw back there. You collect those and you get some money, basically. You can also get money by winning races, which we're probably going to do right now. This was pretty easy when I tried it before. Kaori. Like a cowrie shell. Kaori. Alright. Again, I have to handle all the music. I'm basically the DJ here.
Have you found the volume knob on your MCOM yet? It's a little dial. It's right on the side. Yeah, there you go. Here we go with some tunes, baby.
There we go. You see the overlay? Yeah, you get to see what the song's playing right now. Cool.
Hey, Kaori! How do you stay warm?
I'm studying Japanese, but I don't know anything she's saying, probably. Oh my, that's sweet. That was sweet. Over here. They're not punch on ice. You can punch opponents. Where am I going? Oh, my controller's disconnected. Whoa. Free riding.
Win it while you can.
You could totally help me out during these streams by telling me how the volumes are, more than usual. We're looking pretty good, I think. I'm in first? No way. Am I gonna win this first try? Oh, I hit a rock. Never mind. Let's see, where's one of those crystals we can grab? There are crystals on the race courses, too. Not ready for that. There's one. Oh, I missed it. I think I heard Oh Namai, which is name. Get a new song here. I'm just gonna let it play. Yeah. I'm not gonna bother with changing out the song. But you're gonna get one anyway.
For all y'all in MCOM land, here's some tunes.
If she said Sugoi there, that would mean...
Come on, follow the leader. Wow!
Sugoi. What does Sugoi mean? I forget.
Lovely!
I know Kakui is cool. Nani? For some reason, I wasn't expecting her to speak all in Japanese, but she is. That's pretty cool. Ah, now I can actually show off the Ubers. I don't know what her Ubers are. Let's find out. Oop, made it. Just barely.
Speed boost.
Ouch. I did not have the same luck I did in the trick competition. I only got third in that. It's gonna be a bit trickier. Oh! Yeah, the Pro controls are kind of like Flick It from the Skate series a little bit. You only use the left stick to do flips. Oop. pressure sensitive PS3 controller there. Easy. I will switch songs this time. Oh, it was switching anyway. Okay, does it play? Windows does this thing where it selects something else to pause. That can be annoying. Final round. Of course, disregard the song that's on the screen there. That's not what's playing. Take a peek at my overlay when the song changes for what's actually playing.
Pump up the MCOM, you know what I'm saying? Here comes some tunes for you.
I guess the YouTube automatic translation thing will be good for Kaori, like the shell. We could ready a punch up here if we wanted to. Well, he bailed.
Nah, this ain't happening.
It's happening, bro. Ah, good collectible. Not over these bunny hills, I won't. Oh, there's another glass to break over there. I didn't see that before. I've been through this course so many times, I've never seen that. Got it. Another one down there. Oh, there's one on the roof there. Tricky. If your meter's red, you do not have Uber. You can also look at the letters on top to know what level you're at. Something worried me there. The music was playing in the game because I forgot to mute that song in the files. Hopefully it won't get picked up. It's probably too short. Okay, we won this race. We don't want to quit game. We want to go to the transport, evidently. you know what? Here's a pro tip to anyone using OBS. You can undock your volume meter. You can do that. I just remembered. That is not something I've ever thought of until now. So I've had to deal with it. On peak 1, we are going to do some free-riding. Start of happiness. The very peak of the mountain, right? Well, it is. Yeah. We're at the green station before.
We're back with EA Radio Big. Okay, here's the latest in circuit news. Kaori Nishidake is, I'd say, doing particularly well these days. A returning SSX competitor, she's kicking huge butt. I think it's safe to say we'll be keeping a running tab on Lady Nishidake. To hear it all, stay right here on Radio Big.
He said something, I don't know. Didn't notice that. Messages. Mac. I believe we're gonna play as Mac. Was it Mac we were choosing? I keep all my messages. I didn't play much of the Conquer the Mountain mode. There are challenges on the mountain. I tried this one right up ahead of us. I wasn't able to beat it, so I'm gonna come back for that when we get more stats. I would prefer us to have more speed to get this. That's the green pillar there, that's a challenge. You win those, you get money. And the aforementioned stats are purchased with money, just like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, actually. We have quite a bit of money already. We can probably buy some stats. Have to get used to looking at the volume meters now, where they are. Yikes. I haven't went all the way down the hill here. This peak, rather. Don't know where it ends up at. Does it end where we started the career mode? That would make sense since it was the top of the mountain. Free spinning. That was a challenge. I believe that's a survival mission. We could probably do that actually, but I passed it already. Ouch. Trees. So another word, Kaori.
もうこれじゃ立ち直れないよ
That's all I got. Sorry. If I could do something for the YouTube upload for this, for Kaori, I will. Maybe I'll translate the stuff. I think the automated translator is what I'd end up using, so you could just use that. And that's where we started at. Alright. Let's go around again. Let's go to the lodge, actually.
And you're back with Radio Big. Hey, here's a bit of inside info on the SSX circuit. Peak One's being tagged by none other than Mac Fraser himself as his own personal stomping grounds. Now, Mac's challenging anyone who will listen to try and give him a run for his money. Anybody up for it?
Let's go to the lodge and get more stats.
This just in, I don't know if you heard about this, the Orange Cat incident reported earlier. This has come to an abrupt end for those of you following this story. Both the homeowner, Mr. Ross, and the cat itself were unharmed. However, significant property damage has been reported.
No fast way to level up them all. Gotta do it one by one. And that's good. That makes my organized brain happy. We're gonna do some more though. Nope, actually we can't because each notch is $500. There's 5 notches per stat level. Well, let's stick with the gear we have. There's the music settings. Playlist. You can customize the playlist to your liking. You have to pay for it after you use your free tickets there, so to speak. Does this game autosave? I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't tell you.
Welcome back to Radio Big. This mountain bulletin just in. Local big mountain businesses are being advised on the new no-work policy going into effect tomorrow. 1 foot of fresh powder equals 2 hours of employee no-show. Radio Big wants everyone to remember, you didn't come here to work. For those following the SSX circuit, the big air comp is happening up on one of my favorite runs today. Crow's Nest, the place where riders will be flying for gold. Drop on up and check out the talent. Stay tuned with Radio Big for everything you need to know on and off the mountain. You're back with Radio Big. All riders, there's some serious info you're gonna need text message-wise on your MCOM. Don't forget to check them out. All right, here's what's happening on the mountain. Recent heavy snowfalls have left Peak 1 in great shape today. But avalanche warnings are still in the red, so Ski Patrol is advising caution to those of you hitting the backcountry. Here's the latest big mountain weather. Conditions are going to be excellent for all SSX events happening around Peak 1 today. The forecast for the rest of the week calls for heavy snow at night and bluebird skies during the day. That's why we live here. It's weather you can count on. The latest circuit happenings today have a promising-looking slopestyle comp on R&B. This particular track is known for its mind-boggling variety of paths and hits. I gotta tell you, I love this kind of event. This is the kind where anything can happen. For all your mountain info, stay with Radio Big.
Kind of sliding over the hills and stuff right now.
It's all about the perfect riding tunes as far as I'm concerned. Oh, Johnny Morgan coming your way.
Two times. Income.
Let's restart here.
Income.
So you notice there, DJ Atomica did announce the composer for this game. Evidently there's a setting that I didn't change, but no big deal. Nice-oo. Nice. This is going to take a lot more attempts.
Time bonus.
Kind of in the middle of nowhere here. You bail, you lose your Ubers. The last time, it is a snowboard, not a rock board. According to Rocket Power, rockboarding is a thing. I would never have guessed. Slide down a piece of plastic or metal on... Not metal. Jesus Christ, not metal. That'd be a sparks show. I want to go over the railroad there. Need a lot of speed for that.
Uber zone 111. Time bonus.
mean, I'm in third. Off limits, full. Nailed it. Okay, okay. That's all I'm hoping for here.
All right, y'all, it's time to rock. Here's some tunage.
それいい感じ よし集中集中
Time bonus.
これこそ私の夢だったのよね
Was a good run while we had it. We'll get to Ubering soon. The big ramp.
Time bonus.
Super Uber time. Need a solid jump for this. Ouch! I lost the super, but I still have a regular Uber. Landed it.
これで完璧に勝つんだ
Now, if I'm able to actually finish this, third place again. If I'm able to win this in third place, you'll notice that I've been practicing, I think. Good job. Yeah, there's that tune again. Can't hear it over the... It's a bit of forgetfulness there. Keep one. Or free riding. Let's go to the happiness again, do that challenge, maybe.
And you're back with Radio Big. Time now for a mountain update. Seems management's yanking lift passes as reports drift in of competitors and free riders alike venturing into Peak 1's out-of-bounds area. If you're ducking ropes, watch your back.
Taking a sip of tea there. Let's do the challenge. Okay, you need to start this right away, otherwise you're gonna lose. Learn the hard way. Also, at any time, if you want to know what's playing, you can use the command !song, and it will tell you in chat what's playing at the moment. Regardless of the playlist you're listening to. But you can also request with ! playlist, and the playlists that'll show up on the screen once in a while. You can use... What's the command? There is a command to show all the current playlists. What is that? Is it playlists, maybe? Playlists, yes, with an S at the end. You really need that. It's easier than having me say it every time. Right now we are listening to this game's soundtrack. Verbatim, kind of. There's a lot of dynamic music in this game that you won't get to hear because it's impossible to do and stream on Twitch without your VOD being nuked. That's a tree. You avoid those. It's a really technical challenge. Really technical. I have to approach it the right angle. Have enough speed too. It's all about angles. It can be your angle or your double. Ouch. You hit the hoop. No way I made that. Even though I think I saw a score. It must have been because I was doing a trick. You don't get points for jumping through hoops. Style bonus, that's what it was. I believe the style bonus is just varying up your tricks so you don't repeat them a whole bunch. Because you do get less points for that. Good tricks, good tricks. Do not biff. Do not biff this up. You failed. I still have boost. That might be exploitable. Try this a few more times. I don't remember if I beat this or not before. To give you the hardest challenge right off the bat. Literally the first one you run into. Just made it. And I missed the ring. Yeah, let's stop what we're doing and just... I don't want to freeze, I want to keep going. Let's go to the other challenge down here. Oh, you have to jump for that. Bitty hoppity. The next holiday around the corner is Easter. I mean, does St. Patrick's Day usually come before Easter? Because sometimes I hear Easter can happen in March. I've never seen that happen in my lifetime, I don't think. Maybe it's probably I don't know. Usually April, isn't it? Hopefully, yeah, that was going off the course. I think I passed the challenge. I think I just missed it. What's Session do? Session is a more in-depth view of where you're at. What we could do is go to the top here. Go again. Let's go again. Again, rock sliding. I mean, I've done rock sliding in video games before. It's not a new thing. It is a bit of a rumble. It's a bit rough. This might be one you need a higher stat for. I don't know. Number in the top left corner does show all of the current collectibles on this peak. Looks like we're about a third, a quarter of the way there. Quarter of the way done. Stay on target? No, you missed it. Missed the challenge too. I know, because there's falling rocks from the ceiling. There's a challenge. I actually missed it. Use Session again. We'll use it to... We're in relation. There. Could have gave me a line. I'm not the brightest person in the world. I have to kind of work that out for myself now. Okay, do not take that route. Actually, I'm very bright. I am so bright. I am very smart. I want to say something sarcastically with that. I can't think of anything. I'm not very coherent. That's a different challenge, isn't it? Well, I've not done it, so let's find out what it is together. Stay grounded. Find a line to keep your air time under 8 seconds. There's music here. No, that's me. Avalanche, that just happened in game. Cool, huh? That's the name of the song playing right now. muted again. That'll happen. When you haven't slept in 24 hours. Lol. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. I was saying, this is kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog. You have to figure out the route through the level that's the most efficient in this case. You have to learn the level. Easy to say when it's a giant mountain, you know? Easy to fall off of it or jump off of it, you know? I think this is above my skill level right now. I need to level up and come back. I need more training. This way it does seem to work. But it accumulates, so no takesy backsies. Barely! Almost made it. Inches away from the ground. Ouch! That's a lot of airtime there. Can't exactly slow down, can I? I mean, you can slow down. This seems like I'm cheating, though. Feels like that's not in the spirit of the challenge. Just don't jump, forehead. Why didn't I think of that? Of course.
Big challenge completed.
Welcome back to Radio Big. This is a message for all competitors. For the latest and greatest in text messages, keep checking your MCOM. For everything else, keep listening to me.
Time to tackle the big air challenge, I think. First, let's up our capabilities of getting said.
And now for today's mountain update. With recent heavy snowfalls giving Peak 1 a healthy dusting of snow, Ski Patrol are reminding people of the high avalanche probability in the out-of-bounds area.
I think I went over there. was really just looking to change the board. I think I'll just back out without buying anything. I think we'll start next time on stream with this game with a different character. Either Mac or obviously I don't want to play as Zoe some more because that's what I've been playing the game with. And I was testing the setup of the game. It's either Elise or Mac, I think, right? Who do you like more, Elise or Mac? I don't know their personalities. I haven't played enough of this game. I do know them from SSX 2012 though, but that's about it. Nah, I'm not quitting yet. At least want to try the big air challenge.
Radio Big back again. Here's a heads up for tourists and others that aren't in the know. Seems tonight's Midnight Lifty versus Dishwasher parking lot hockey game is a go, baby. Do yourself a favor. Get your cars out of the way now. Here's the latest in circuit news. Although fairly short in length, Crow's Nest still manages to pack a punch. Today sees riders doing their thing and pulling out all the stops for the big quarter pipe finish. Definitely worth catching. Make sure you stay with Radio Big for all your news.
Nishidake. Captioner, can you get that? Nishidake. Nishimaki, I'll take that. That's close enough.
Just when you think you've got it all, some tunes to write to.
Oh, failed to launch. Really not worth it unless you have Ubers by that ramp. Forgot to wind up my spin back there. All right. I believe the playlist has ended. Nope, nope, still going. That would be all the songs if it ended. I believe we're only almost halfway there. If you restart from the round that you were on at the very beginning. Boom. You could probably guess that if you win second and third place, you get more money. You can always go back to those challenges to do better and get more money that way. I believe if you get third place again, though, you get a diminished earnings from that, if anything. I believe you probably get something for your trouble. Okay. So... I have not got this far yet in the game. We did the race. Let's see here. Did we do the race? Oh, that's the snow jam. We did snow jam. We did freestyle. One's a trick competition. One is the crow's nest, the pipe. So we do have more challenges to do. I kind of want to do some free riding earnings. So I do need to wrap up soon, you know. Yeah, I've not actually been past Crow's Nest.
Once again, this is Radio Big. All right, here's some good news for all those heading out riding. Although the snowpack for Peak 1's backcountry is being reported as unstable, conditions on marked runs are listed as excellent.
Zoe! Take him down. I guess we could do that if we wanted to. I'm not feeling up to that right now, so we're just gonna do some more free riding, get some more earnings. Let's try this again, I guess. Trying to figure out how to wind up with the left stick instead of X. Can't say I've really done that much. How do you do that? What do you jump with X? Okay. Alright, I get it. So you hold up on the analog stick and you crouch. Hot! Doing good. Ace! Ah, you hit your head. So close. Oh, we still have our boost. Ah ha ha. See. We are exploiting the game's mechanics. Or maybe that's just how it's supposed to work. But if I restart, I probably lose it. No, I still have it. I'm gonna lose it here in a second. Probably just the developers giving you a little bit of leeway so you don't necessarily get stuck. You want to let me know your favorite song of the SSX3 soundtrack? That'd be cool. Oh man, I riffed. I was not prepared. Yeah! Ouch. That's a really awkward angle for that crystal. Nice. Random front flip. That's a tree. That's also a tree. I see that the plane flies through here. It's kind of tells you where everything starts, you know? Very familiar. Alright. I'm gonna get to 2 hours in the stream here. Oh, another challenge. I wonder if you get new challenges the more you complete. Is that how that works? Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to 2 hours on the stream here and then we'll wrap up. Kind of reached a good stopping point for tonight. We gotta do a lot more progress next time. Dizzy. Ooh. A little bit of horse. Anyone? 180. I'm not good at math. Oh. It did not spin correctly. Grabby. You gotta wind up your spin, otherwise you're not gonna get anything. With the pro control scheme. Can I get that? No. Not ready. Good. 540. $900. Running out of time. Does this work? Can I be in the air? Ah, nuts. Yeah, streaming and playing this game is energizing, but I'm starting to the fatigue is starting to set in again. I've not had caffeine in several hours though. It's just natural natural energy boost. Second wind, if you will. Yeah. Yes, overachieving does not win. You do not win with that. Fail. Oh, brother. That count? This is like the actual beginner mission that you should have run into. Is that enough? Yeah. Rather, was that too much? Good. Not yet. We still have some time left for a big jump. I'm not good at counting. Oh man, just shy. This 3 rotations. Okay. 180, 360, 540, 720. Should be 3. That makes sense. 180 times 3. Would be 9 times 6? No. Oh, 1080. Would it be 1080? Would 1080 be 3? Maybe. Oh, crystal.
恥ずかしい
Want it. I will be amazed if I can get all of the collectibles on Peak 1 by the time we're done streaming this game. That'll probably be Thursday? I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm still getting over thinking about today, you know? Sorry, Kaori, sorry if you're eating snow there. Well, that doesn't count. Just because I hit a rock. It's snowboarding, not rockboarding. Gotcha! Scoot! That doesn't count.
マジ焦げちゃ
Gotta
ったよ
actually do snowboarding correctly. Let's finish this challenge here and then we'll be done. Where am I going? Ah! What the drop? Crystal. The crystal is mine! Kind of looks like popcorn crystals from Spyro 2. What are you doing? Fingers, what are you doing? Part of me likes to have the ambient noise of having the streaming setup. I haven't actually done that. Here's the final bit of the tidbit, a streaming tidbit. I actually have a second keyboard hooked up to another computer that I use to control the music. So like I could pause it, play it. I could skip it because this song is going on very long. And that's also how I put in the hub music. Cool, but I should also do that. I should also set it up so I can disable a filter, so you can hear my mic when I want it to be that way. You know, the what is it called? Noise gate? Yeah. That is if I don't mute the mic first, which I usually do when I'm doing something. I am polite. I do not do the mouth noises and stuff. You don't want to hear that. Overachieving. Stop, girl. Oh yeah, that's the time to go. Time to go sleep. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm tired. Backwards. Go backwards. Rewind. That doesn't count. No, it doesn't work that way. Momentum, baby. The switch meter doesn't work unless you're on the ground, though, does it? You could use that to calculate what you just did, I guess. The red text there will show you anyway. Like if you start in normal stance. Forget what I'm saying. I'm just going on no sleep here. There's some logic to it, right? Dang, I am not doing good. Okay, but we're looking for spins here, not flips. This is a good way to get the crystal here, though, if you're wanting to get it. And this crystal? Nope. Kind of knew that would happen. Yikers.
うわこけちゃったよもう
Let's get this. That's not the timer. I'm just not doing tricks. I'm not sure if you can do tricks and have it count. I'm just sticking to the spinning. Got it! Which means I am done streaming. Good. No, seriously though, it's words are failing me. It is so good to finally have this game on the internet in video form with me commentating over it. That's called a live stream, I believe. And moving on to different things because I don't have to do any more workarounds to get this game working without getting annihilated by Twitch, you know? Oh wow, we're almost done with the collectibles. I think I saw some back at the green station. At least one. Let's go get that and call it a stream, huh? I actually think this is just per the... Whoa, my god! That kind of fall. Woof. Huge. Vertigo. Yeah, the collectibles are per course, right? It can't be the entire peak, you know? Impossible. Avalanche again! Run! Run away from the avalanche!
マジムカ
Rock! No, not the music. Not rock. It's a remix. So technically not rock. It would be rock if it wasn't remixed by Uncle. Wow, you landed on your head. Try to speak in Japanese challenge while playing as Kaori.
Once again, this is Radio Big. This weather update just in. Peak 1 will be experiencing bouts of blue sky, no wind, no rain, and prime untracked powder fresh from last night. I'm willing to bet tomorrow's conditions will be fairly similar. What is a guy to do but ride?
It's 2 out of 5. Well, that rail's green. That's unusual. Why is it green? All the rails I've seen are blue. Intriguing. Hard to find.
This competitive spotlight has media and fans alike buzzing about the new and improved Kaori Nishidake. Always a competitor of obvious talent and drive, seems...
Nishidake. Good job captioning. That's exactly how you're supposed to do it. You know what? I should be able to show captioner on screen when I'm talking about it. I'll work on that for next time.
Considerably in strength and in confidence.
Not permanent. I'm not gonna leave that on screen all the time. But you can't
What's new on the
see.
circuit today? Peak 1's Crow's Nest is where SSX competitors will be facing off in a short but sweet big air event. A lot of world-class talent's gonna be hucking it up huge. Don't miss out.
Ouch.
Stay tuned for all the latest news here on Radio Big.
Although you do have the subtitles on Twitch already, they're embedded. Can't rely on them being the same on YouTube though. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm doing the one more thing. Let's get the last two crystals here. It's easy to do in this game. Where are you, Crystal? One's off to the side here, near the exit. Guess I already got that one. Gotta admire the game design that goes into making something work like this. Like there's an event off to the side there, but you can go to the side of it and just go free ride, you know?
We're back with EA Radio Big. Checking in with the SSX circuit, seems R&B is the place to be for today's slopestyle action. Competitors will be dueling it out on tons of rails, hits, and a couple of nasty quarter pipes. Don't miss out.
That isn't no problem. That ain't no problem. We can still get the crystals. Fine. It's fine. I meant to do that. Okay, so one's
playing the day shack today. Here's a little preview. Get you in the mood.
went the wrong way. Well, one final go around here. Maybe we can do better. Nuts. Just once I would like to get the railroad there. Railroad tunnel. It's really satisfying when you do that. Let's keep going. I need to get off, honestly.
あちゃーやっちゃった
Already ahead of you. Ouch.
今のは悪い手本だよね
5 times multiplier.
Let's redo this round. Ouch. God dang it. Wave the Spotify volume meter. Out of my view. That hub, that's that hub music that shows up. That's enabled. It's there for some reason, even though it's not playing. Interesting. Must be because it's still visible.
取り残されちゃうよ
5 times multiplier.
Real easy to do a flip on accident. Oh, I jumped over it. Come on. The one thing to note is the same song, normally in the game,
モンスター気分だね
the same song will play the entire run. It loops. Yeah. Train time, baby. I missed it though. I could still jump it. No, I can't. Well, that counted technically. I technically did achieve jumping it. grinding, baby. Land. Dang it. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna finish this and be done.
これじゃできない逆戻りだよ
Another one. I hit this? Not quite. Cool enough though. Ow, that wasn't cool.
やばいよもういやうわーナイスでしょそやどう今の
Here you go, folks. Here's some tunes to ride to.
Two times multiplier. Two times multiplier.
うわーやっほー やば
Time bonus.
What does yaba mean in Japanese? Mean anything? I know yata means to exclaim excitement. Ow.
いやー最悪のこけ方 うわーもうダメ
Time bonus.
Cool move. Ow. How unfortunate.
集中集中
Oh well, we'll have third place, I guess, again. And that'll do it for this stream of SSX3. It's fun. Real fun. Feels like it's been much longer than 2 hours. And that was minus 20 minutes from startup. We have one final round though. Let's go. Let's finish strong. Yeah, punch. Punch the air. That's the spirit.
You need some tunes? Yeah, me too. Here we go.
Ow. That was a rough landing. Okay. No, you can't grind upside down. This isn't Sonic again. This isn't Sonic Freeriders, Zero G, Gravity. Sonic Freeriders is a terrible game. Unlike Sonic Riders, which is a pretty good game. Sonic Freeriders was a Connect-only game, right? Awful. Gotcha in the bag. Finally.
Uber Zone 1.
最高じゃー。金メダルも夢じゃないわね。
Go this way. You're gonna hit the train, though.
変に引っかかっちゃうな。
You cannot grind those rails, and like every other blue rail on this course, you can't grind it.
これ雑誌の表紙もんでしょ。
Time bonus.
Landed it.
Uber Zone 2.
Let's go this way. Ouch. That part's a little tricky for me. Landed on a jeep.
なんだろう。
It's a sad sight. Straight to quit game. Let's get out of here. Thumbs are a bit sore. I'm tired. I've had a long day. I haven't slept in 24 hours or more. I'm ready to call it a night. Or morning. Technically still night. There's no sun, it's nighttime. Let's go see what we've done with Kaori. Remember how to get back to that. I'm not going back into the challenge thing. Challenge the mountain. I'm trying to figure out where our career info, progression. Okay. How do I get to that again? Options. What the heck is it? Single event? It's probably in single event.
ありがとう。You made the right choice.
That's English. The second part. Of course I picked her because she's so kawaii. I had to. She's the complete opposite. Actually, she's on the other end of the spectrum. Zoe is over here. No. I still haven't figured that out yet. I think I need to go all the way.
I'm
Writer
God's
details.
God.
Trick setup. We'll get into that at the lodge eventually. Writer profile. Age 19, height 5'0", weight 105 pounds, nationality Japanese, aka also known as Tricky Nishidake, stance regular, blood type B, Kaori Nishidake. Things to hate, idiots. Manga. Mac Fraser. You do have adversaries in this game. There are people that are naturally disposed to attack you sometimes. I believe that's how that works. Shopping's a sport. Hey, us 90s kids knows what's up. Shopping can be a sport if you do it fast enough. Cab 900. I wonder if that's that spinning twirly thingy ballerina move she did. That was really cool. It was really cool. The Slopestyle Event. Montana. Tiger treats. What are those? Bear backpack. Cute. And be shopping. Kaori has built a reputation on the circuit as being extroverted, fun-loving, and gregarious. She has always been tough to upset, but has had a little tolerance for thuggery in competition. Kaori has achieved a celebrity status few female athletes in Japan could dream of. Fame and recognition have helped Kaori to mature and radiate a more sophisticated air. Her riding has progressed to a highly confident level. There's Kaori. Next time we'll start with... I think I've made my decision. Next time we're going to start with Mac, who, fittingly enough, already owns the mountain. I don't know how that works. There's going to be someone else that owns the mountain. Then we'll probably switch over to... it'll be a longer stream. We'll switch over to Elise midway. Nate, you are looking a lot like Cole McGrath, my dude. Allegra, I don't play as her. Yeah, Elise. Start Mac. Bigo. Griff, I can't stand him either. He's just a stupid kid. Sugar-stoked engine driving, mad skill, and one kind of talent. Simon, you scare me. Moby, not the musician. Even though Moby is a musician of funk, I believe, at some points. Mostly electronica, but Moby. Okie dokie. Oh, you have previews there. Probably a sports game and Underground. Need for Speed as one of those previews. Enough rambling. I'm done. I'm gonna cut the stream. See you in the next stream. Goodbye. I didn't mention it the entire time, but if there's anyone still sticking around, please check out the poll of the month and help us decide on what game we're going to play in March. I'm going to stream through an entire game. I'll put the link in the chat. Chat. Sayonara, folks. Sayonara. And have a good, whatever time it is in your region. I believe the common saying is Ohayo gozaimasu. See ya. And by common, I mean relatable, because that's where I'm in. It's almost morning. So, anyway, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm getting up.